Right guys, bit of a change of plan today. I've had to come in from Stevenage, do a little bit of work this morning because it's a 5:30 KO, so it's enabled me to do that. So I'm going to catch the train from Stevenage today, little short journey to King's Cross, and then obviously across London on the Underground to Fulham Broadway, Stamford Bridge for the game against Crystal Palace. Now we all know that the Eagles, they raise their game against us, they always do. None could have been more apparent when we played them earlier in the season at Selhurst, where they hadn't even scored a goal, recorded no wins, and of course they beat us by 2-1, and the Palace faithful proper rubbed it in that day. So we need a bit of revenge. You know, they've had a couple of victories at Stamford Bridge as well. Down the years, and they tend to be our little bogey side. As I say, they do tend to raise their game, and we really do need to win this today, and especially with regards to top 4 hopes, because there's a gap now opening up now, and we, you know, are that 5th side. And at the moment I'm hearing that Man United are beating Liverpool. Of course that's going to stretch their lead on us to 12 points, which is massive when you think about where we could have reduced it to 0 had we got a victory at Old Trafford. That's why I knew that game was massive for us guys. I thought they were the weakest out of the lot, but they've gone on from strength to strength, and you know, Liverpool 7 behind, and I think it's Tottenham with 4. But we have got to play Spurs and Liverpool at home, so maybe Lady Luck might smile our way. But we definitely need 3 points, and we definitely need to rest as well, because we've got 2 massive games coming up. With regards to Barcelona, which I'll be flying out there Wednesday morning, first thing, and of course Leicester City the following weekend in the FA Cup, which I think is our best bet, or probably our greatest hope with regards to silverware this season, and making what's not been a fantastic season into a semi-decent one. But anyway, I'm off to the bridge, and my prediction today is we're going to win by 2 clear goals, and I'm going for Chelsea 3, Crystal Palace 1. Come on, a Chelsea! Numbers of the band. Stanford's walking down the road. Go on, Stanford. Where the bridge is.
He's one more than you.
Go on, Spy.
Okay, let's have a look at the teams, and we'll start with Crystal Palace welcoming.
2 at half time, Jonathan. So far, so good. Should have been 3 with Giroud, just a few seconds to half time. But playing well, weren't they? Do you know what I mean?
If they keep doing the same what they're doing in the second half, I can see another 2 or 3 more goals yet.
Third goal, they start to pull some players off in it for Barca.
He'll rest 1 or 2 for Wednesday, I think.
Blow that whistle, you. Right guys, it's 21 minutes past 11. I'm on the A1. I'm about 50 miles away from home, Peterborough. And we won a game of football, and it feels really good to have won a game of football. But my goodness, how many games this season where we've totally dominated the game? We've had loads and loads and loads and loads of chances. I mean, that's the one thing you cannot accuse us of not doing this season, creating chances. But we don't seem to finish them. You know, I mean, there's going to be a game where, or is there, going to be a game where we absolutely total someone, you know, 6, 7, 8. Because Olivier Giroud, who obviously started the game today up front, should have had a hat-trick, and a very easy hat-trick, you know. Really unlucky, you know, where the ball's coming off the post, or it's ricocheting aside, or the goalkeeper's not even had a chance to even see it, but he's pulled off a miracle one. You know, a reactionary save that, by all the laws of geometry, should never have got to. And it's just really, really crazy, because right towards the end of that game, Crystal Palace were back in it at 2-1, where they should never have been in that game of football. I thought we were so comfortable, in particular the first half, where we carved out, you know, a real lot of chances, but we had complete and utter, we were just really comfortable in possession, and we're just far better, much more superior in you know. I just thought that it was a game where we just had it in the palm of our hands. And what really annoys me is right towards the end, it's a situation where they could, you know, just anything could happen, where they could perhaps maybe nick a draw, where you would have just thought, well, how did they get away with that? Because, you know, they just didn't deserve to be in that position at that particular time. And we really have got to sort that one out. You know, we need to take these chances, and especially with what's coming up, i.e. Barcelona on Wednesday night, and of course Leicester City in the Cup on the Sunday. These are 2 massive games where, you know, fantastic that we're creating chances, but we've got to put them away. We really have got to bury these sides. And I thought today, the third goal was all, I mean, let's be honest, when you're winning 2-0, the third is the most important. The third kills off the opposition. Of course, whoever gets that goal, it can, you know, it can swing it either way, because if the opposition bring it back to 2-1, which indeed Crystal Palace did, then, you know, you can be in for a situation where it can turn the other way, and, you know, as indeed it could have done. But it's 3 points, and star performer out there today, Willian, once again, absolutely superb. Again, he could have had 2 or 3 goals in that particular, especially in the first half. And his goal was really weird, because it kind of it was a shot that kind of like took forever. I don't know if the goalkeeper was you know, one-sighted or whatever, but it seemed to trickle into the net, and, you know, we went 1-0 up, and then of course there was this ricochet sort of own goal calamity, and we were 2-0 up, and we were thoroughly deserving to be 2-0 up, to be fair. And we went in at half time thinking, yeah, we can go and get some more here. And as I say, it was all about the third goal. And then, I don't know, for about half an hour, we just kept thinking, well, we're going to get the third now. We must score, we must. And then, of course, we're not putting the ball in the back of the net. And as the game went on, Crystal Palace got one back, and as I say, the last sort of moments of injury time, you know, you do worry. You do worry you're just going to let a comfortable game slip away. But nevertheless, we didn't, and we won. And we've closed the gap on Liverpool, because obviously they've lost at Manchester United, and we've closed the gap on Spurs, albeit that they've still got a game in hand where they've got to go to Bournemouth, but that won't be easy. And of course, with both Liverpool and Tottenham still to come at the Bridge, it's all to play for. So it's been a long old day. As I say, I've got probably about another 40 minutes drive. Should get in after midnight, and I'll be uploading some vids onto the channel. And then of course get some sleep. And of course, don't forget tomorrow, guys, it's Mother's Day, Mothering Sunday. So always treat the ladies of your life. You know, make sure it's a really special day for those, for them tomorrow. Anyway, guys, I'm knackered, and I'll see you all in the next game, which is of course at the Nou Camp in Viva la España in Barcelona. See you soon.
Hi, it's Colin Pates here, ex-Chelsea, 400 games. Don't forget to subscribe to Chelsea SW6.